HitFirstBoxing.com. We're in the house at Gleason's Gym with Dimitrious. Dimitrious, you're the founder of an organization of
Knockout Obesity.
There we go, man. Drop the knowledge about your organization.
Well, the organization started when I decided to inspire people by, since I was a boxing, lifelong boxing fan, I always wanted to compete. But when I was 330 pounds, I knew I was never going to get a chance to if I did it that way. So I forced myself to sign up for a boxing match. And I remember the training for it was so amazing. I mean, I lost 82 pounds in 3 months getting ready for my first match, and it was probably the most amazing feeling in the world. And it inspired a lot of people to see this. And I said to myself, if I can inspire people in just a short amount of time, then I can surely do it on a much bigger level. So that's why I founded the organization, because I really wanted to show people that dreams do come true if you put a lot of hard work and dedication into it. So that's pretty much what KO Obesity is all about. I mean, we're looking to start in the Brooklyn area and then branch out all the way nationally.
Now, what are you guys doing? I mean, you guys got gyms, you got people working out, you got young youth. How's this working?
Well, what we do is we go around to the community centers and offer, our services, boxing workshop, and places where they don't have boxing as a regimen. I mean, Boys Club of New York didn't even have boxing as a regimen. They used 2 years ago, but they stopped, after, I'm not sure exactly what happened, but they stopped the program, which a lot of people had it in demand. They wanted it back. Teamed up with them this summer, and it worked out great, because now they have it all year round in all 3 of their houses. So it's amazing. I mean, it's just amazing that in a short period of time what we were able to accomplish with KO Obesity.
Well, I remember back in the days, the PAL, Police Athletic League, had boxing programs. They cut that down. There was no, there's no boxing programs. Most of these schools, I mean, we're gonna go into, the junior high schools, into high schools. There is no, they don't even have academics where they don't even have, most of them don't even have gyms for basketball and stuff like this. So boxing is something where a whole different level. Where if you're working on trying to get that in, how are you working on getting that into schools?
Well, I mean, it's going to be a tough task. I mean, a lot of people look at the whole boxing thing as like it's a violent sport.
Yes.
But how is it any different than football, hockey? Those are all full contact sports as well. I mean, it costs a lot more money to play football, to play hockey, with all the equipment that's involved, as opposed to boxing. It's a pair of gloves, a cup, headgear, a mouthpiece. I mean, what is that whole investment? $125? I mean, and a gym membership. I mean, there's a lot of places that won't even take a gym membership because they're community-based gyms. It's hard to find them. They're scarce. And we're hoping that with KO Obesity, we can show that the benefits of losing weight can actually, open up hopefully some kind of gym, more community gyms like PALs, like you said, around the tri-state area, especially. I mean, we need it here. Brooklyn is a very heavy, borough. It's #1 in diabetes. So, I mean, we really need to make, we need to break some ground here. And I think that KO Obesity is a fresh start to a lot of things, and it's going to teach kids. And it's fun. I mean, I put the gloves on the kids. They go at it. They love it. They don't look at it as a violent thing. Some of them will get competitive, but hey, if that's what somebody wants to do, there's nothing wrong with it. People talk about it's dangerous, this and that. Listen, we have MMA, we have football, which one blow can give you a concussion.
Well, I mean, let me cut you off for a second, man. I mean, you say about negativity. I mean, if you leave these kids in schools, they have nothing to go to. They have no place where they can work out. They could even train, bring their negative energy out. Boxing is something where you can put out that frustration. It's a sport. It's a beautiful thing where you can take it to a whole different level, make it into a livelihood. You can make this into your work where you can be a professional boxer. I mean, this is something where the youth needs something like this. I mean, this is a great cause right here.
I agree with you, and one of the most amazing things, I remember Miguel Cotto when he started originally because he was heavy, okay? He was a very heavy child, I remember this, and I remember reading up on him, and I said, wow, this guy went from, just because he was heavy, he went to the boxing gym just to train and lose some weight. Now look, Hall of Fame career, this guy's a 3-way world champion, he's got a big fight with Sergio Martinez in June, possibly going to be the first Puerto Rican ever to win 4 titles in 4 different weight classes. Now that's all stemming from where he begun. Where did he begin? He began as a heavy child who just looked to go to the gym to lose weight. Obviously in Puerto Rico, the national sport is boxing, is first than anything. I mean, it's great that Puerto Rico has people has their kids going into boxing, because now look, how many stars have come up from that country because they were forced to go into the boxing at a young age. America, I mean, there's so much going on here. You can't put enough emphasis on one thing here. There's just so much going on. So there has to be some kind of a focus where we have like a real sport where it's a lot easier to get into. Baseball, it's expensive. Football, expensive. Hockey, expensive. I think boxing is the cheapest activity to put your kid in. Granted, it's not the best, I guess in the long run they say for health reasons, for, considering how many boxers have ended up with, permanent problems, but that's in anything, permanent injuries. I mean, mean, that's what goes with any sports.
Now you got a stamp on this with Paulie Malignaggi. He proved this. He's representing. He's even gave a donation to this charity, man. I mean, $25,000 is a lot of money right there. I mean, how did he get involved?
I mean, I've known Paulie for years. I've known Paulie since before he even broke into prospect ranks. And I remember Paulie from the beginning, man. He was coming to my restaurants. He was always making weight, eating healthy, coming to my places. And I remember speaking to him. I was like, wow, it's amazing. I got inspired to go into boxing mainly because of him. I remember coming to Gleason's for the first time with him, watching him spar, watching him do all this stuff, and it's like, it was like, wow, I would love to do that, and to see that he was doing it on such a level was truly amazing, man. I've known Paulie for years. I've seen him through his ups and downs, his wins, his world title wins, and it's very generous of him, regardless of how much money he's been making and what kind of celebrity status he has now in the boxing world. Paulie has always been Paulie to me and to us in the neighborhood. So, hanging out with Paulie is just like a regular day, man. And him donating $25,000 is amazing. I mean, I don't care if you're a multimillionaire. It's hard for people to just want to give him $25,000 because they're kind. So it just shows the generosity of this kid, man. And you know what? I'm very thankful of it because it's given me a good jump start to, to bring my program out to the community a lot more.
Beautiful. A couple last words so people can follow, find out more information about KO Obesity, all that. A couple last words.
If you want to find out more information, you can go to koobesity.com, as you can see right here. We'll have all the news, upcoming events, my fights as well. And every time, I'm going to be competing, I'm going to have all the information up there if you guys want to come. It's for charity always. I mean, I'm living my dream, and I get to give back to the community. It's the best of both worlds, man.
Thank you. Always a pleasure, sir.
Thank you.